everybody, and welcome back to the XsivGaming channel and Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. This is our restoration project series, and today we are up to episode number 2. So if you could quickly drop us a like, it would be much appreciated. And of course, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. So let's jump straight into today, episode number 2 of our restoration series. We of course do the Let's Play series within the garage as well. But yeah, like I say, this is our restoration project. We've got the 1929 Lincoln stock i6 here available to us. We bought this in the scrapyard as detailed in the previous episode, and today, like I say, we're going to make a start on getting it fully restored. Now at the moment, if we have a little look inside the engine here, inside the engine bay shall we say, we can run a few tests. But if we go to do the compression test, it's going to attempt to do the compression test. It'll give us a few faults up, or quite a lot of faults shall we say, so that's not too much of an issue. We are, like I say, going to be fully rebuilding this anyway. But if we close it down and go to move the car onto the path tester, we cannot start the engine. So we've got quite a bit of work that's going to need doing. So to do this, we are going to have to take off some of these front bits to get the engine out. So we do need to get the engine out completely to do this. We'll move the engine crane, move equipment to lifter 2. There we go. So that's there ready, and yeah, we're going to need it up on the ramp, of course. Take it up again because we need to remove that drive shaft. To obviously get that engine out. We're going to find lots of parts that are damaged and broken and all the rest of it. But like I say, we are going to be fully restoring this car today. Well, not necessarily today, but during this series. So we need to get that starter motor off in order to take the gearbox. We're stuck on the ramp here, look. So let's bring it back down. Starter motor can come off. Like I said, we have put some relatively brand new parts on the car. Gearbox came off under the lifter. I think we need to take some of the exhaust off, although that piece of exhaust should be able to stay on. It'll just be that one under the lifter there. What about the opposite side? Yeah, it's only one-sided, so that's fine. So yeah, we'll lift that back up. Of course, need to take off this exhaust. We're going to take off the middle one out the way. The gearbox can come off. Again, it's all going to be bits and pieces that need doing. But we'll get the engine done today, and then we can concentrate on the under chassis, all the suspension, etc. And I know that we're going to have to find some parts from the scrapyard, of course. So let's drop that down. I think we are ready to remove the engine. Let's see if... Oh, we need to drain the oil. I didn't realise we had oil in it. I thought we'd already drained all that oil off. Move equipment to lifter B. Use the equipment unless we've of course filled it up, hoping that we're going to be able to start it. Move equipment, place it back. then we shall pull out the engine. So that's the engine actually out. In theory it's on the crane. What we're going to do is put it onto the engine stand just here. What we got here, these options have changed. So we're going to put that engine onto there like so. And that's ready to now start working with. So, as you can see, the car looks a bit bare now. But yeah, we'll crack on with this. So we'll have a little look at what we've got. Let's take that fan off. We are going to attempt to repair as many parts as possible. If of course we can't repair it, then we will just be buying new parts for it. But we want to get the car restored to the best condition as possible to make the most money. Timing cover. The chain. Can't do that because that's taking off the bottom of the engine and the parts in there. Okay, so that water pump pulley can come off, the water pump itself can come off. The alternator can come off. We're starting to look at the top of the engine. The air filter cover. That was brand new. We had to buy that to put on. We put the air filter, that's brand new. We had to put on. Air filter base, 84%, so it's not bad condition. Carburetor i6 is one that we found in the scrapyard, so that definitely needs replacing. The exhaust manifold can come off. Various bolts holding that one on. Sorry, the intake manifold, I said exhaust manifold, that's this one. Take that one off there. The fuel filter can come off. Engine head can come off. And I think that was new, we had to buy that one. The cable's off. So look down here, you've got the clip B there, just holding that on. They were brand new, we had to buy those as well, they was missing. Spark plugs can all come out. I believe we bought some of these new, I think. No, they're all looking pretty shabby. That one looks pretty good. That one's not bad. That one's terrible. So, before we can take the engine head off, we've got to take the valve push rods out. But to do that, you've got to take the rocker arms out. Again, these are, well, some of these are brand new, as they were missing. All those rocker arms off, absolutely loads of them. I believe. That's those. We'll then take those push rods out. Again, some of these were brand new as well. The rest of them I think either came with the car or we picked up from a scrapyard. One's in very good condition, that's one we must have bought. Like I say, this is not a small job to be doing. Engine head right off. Oil filter there can come off. Got fuel pump here, that needs coming off. Ignition coil B, arm A, bit like a support bracket that one. That looks like most of the bits and pieces. Just take that clutch and that off. Clutch release bearing, clutch pressure plate. A bit awkward to get spanners in there, but we'll do it. So, take that oil pan off as well. And there we go. So, that is most of the engine done. What we're going to do is just rotate it around so we can see everything that's going on in there. And as you can see, there's plenty to be took apart in here as well. We've got the rod caps, they need coming off. Again, some of these are brand new where we've had to replace them. Take those off there. Take those pistons out. Where are we? Piston with conrod, piston with conrod, piston with conrod, piston with conrod. Next up, we're going to take the crankshaft bearings out. These are what actually hold the crankshaft in place. Then we can take that crankshaft out as well. Take out the other camshaft there, and that, I believe, is it. We've got another bracket there to come off, and that is it. Don't think there's anything else. So if we hold that there we go. That's that been removed as well. So what we're going to do, he's got the silhouette there at the moment because it's waiting for bits to be put back on. I'm going to come to the repair bench and see what we can fix. So all we need to do is just going to keep clicking on everything and see what gets fixed. Okay, so actually looks like some of that did fix up quite well. So let's have a look. Well, the gearbox apparently is knackered. I think we picked one of them up from the scrapyard that was in good condition. The engine blocks all been fixed up as well, so that's good. Various piston rings, etc. We're going to need replacing, but let's get back to the engine. We're now going to go to part mount, put that engine block back on, nice new one. I say new, but it's the same one, it's just been repaired. Put that crankshaft in, that's nice and new as well now. We'll put that camshaft in as well, and again that's nice and fixed up. Next up is the pistons, which we haven't got any decent ones, so we're going to need what we're going to need 2, 4, 6 pistons in there. So we head on to the tablet, type in the word piston with conrod. We want 6 of those, and piston rings. Again, we're going to need 6 of those. So, piston conrod, we can now put a brand new one of those in, and brand new piston rings. Same again. That's all the pistons in. Now we're going to start from left to right, putting in the rod caps. Do those up. We're going to put in the crankshaft bearings at the same time, so that we don't miss any along the way. Yeah, the engine should be running nice and smoothly by the time we've finished with these jobs. So like I said, the idea is to repair as much as we possibly can throughout, but anything that is broken we shall just buy new and fix it all up. So that's all the bit done in there. Put that oil pan back on. Like so. And then we can rotate that round and see what we've got, of course. So next up we're going to start building the top of the engine back up. So we go part mount. Engine head. It's only at 87%, so we really need to do something with that. I'm not sure if we can repair that anymore. Engine head. There we go, I think we've got that one done. There we go, nice new engine head on there now. In trouble with the new bits, it don't half shine the light wrong. And there we go. So next up is these valve push rod. I've got one going in, that's new. I'll put the rocker arms on as we go, that way we know that the whole thing is done. Like I said, some of these are brand new because we had to buy them so that the engine was complete. So it looks like we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more push rods. I6B, so we need 9 of those. Start putting those in. I'm going to have to buy some more rocker arms, I believe, for definite. That's the last decent rocker arm. So I'm going to put all the push rods in now. And then we can clarify how many rocker arms we actually need. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more rocker arms. Get all those put on there. It should run very smoothly once we're finished. So next up, that engine head cover. That can definitely go on because that was brand new, we had to buy that extra. That's that on. We now need the spark plugs. Yeah, what do we need? 3 there, 4, 5, 6 spark plugs. Get those in. Here's them all there. So next up, we're going to need the ignition distributor. If we can spit our words out today. So have to buy one of them. Ignition distributor, one of those. I think we're going to need the other bits as well for that. The road, oh no, that was fine. I obviously got that repaired. Got that repaired. Clips we'd already bought new, so they can go on. Ignition wires, they are 89%. Tempting to just put those on. Leave them for the time being. Fuel pump, I6B, we definitely need that. Fuel pump, I6B. Throw a new one of those on. Arm A, needs replacing. Ignition coil, that's fine. An oil filter, we've got so 98% that one. Yeah, we'll put that on. I think we're going to put those ignition wires on. I think they're fine. Water pump, definitely need one of those. Arm B, definitely need one of those. Definitely need a cam gear. Moving around this side of the engine, exhaust and manifold. We're going to need a fuel filter. We're going to need. So let's make a start as from where we are. The fuel filter, buy one of those. Get that put straight on. Exhaust manifold I6B. Manifold, exhaust manifold I6B. Put that one on. Again, doing up bolts in a random order so that you don't run in the whole row of them. And that saves the parts warping as you're doing them up, of course. So the carburetor I6B, we're definitely going to need one of those. Carburetor I6B, that can go on. Air filter base, it's at 83%, I'm happy to put that on. The air filter can go on, like I said, that was already brand new, and the air filter cover is also brand new, so that can go straight on. So that's making it look a bit newer. So next up we want this arm B I6. So we wanted the arm A I6B. We wanted the arm B I6B. Bit of a mouthful. I'll get it on there anyway. The alternator, I've got two of those in here and they're both knackered, so we definitely need a new alternator. The I6B. The money is starting to drain away with this project. The water pump, we definitely need a new one of those. Oops, can't even spell now. Water pump I6B. Water pump pulley we're going to need. It's that one we want. Indeed it is. So we need that cam gear as well. Is it the I6B? Indeed it is. Making sure we pick up the right one. So we need that timing chain up the I6B. Timing chain I6B. So not too expensive on some of the parts, but because we'll find so many of them. Timing cover for the i6B as well. Starting to add up. But the good thing is, if and when we come to sell the car, we should make a good profit on it. Crankshaft pulley for a V8. Crankshaft pulley for the V8. Blimey, $237 or pounds, whichever we're looking at. So let's move around a bit. I'm going to put that arm back on there as well. Did buy that new one. That can then have the power steering pump. That's been repaired. So we want a serpentine belt A. Serpentine belt A for the i6B. That one, I believe. Okay. And then we want serpentine belt B for the i6B. That one there. Next up, want that radiator fan B. Radiator fan B. It's starting to look like an engine again. In fact, I think it is an engine. Can't see anything else that needs going on just yet. We need that clutch stuff going on, but we'll put that on once it's back in the car, I think. But that looks like we have finished the engine. Can't see anything we've missed. So yeah, we can now right click that, take off engine from crate. Let's put it back on here, and then we're going to install the engine back into the car, like so. Finish with that for the time being. Place that back out of the way. So yeah, making some very good progress with this so far. Let's get that car up and we can get all that gearbox put back on. I think we've managed to repair one, or we might have had one already that was in relatively good condition. Part mount. Flywheel definitely needs changing, which means all the clutch could be changed, as you would do the whole lot in one go anyway, regardless whether one bit's okay or not. Brand new flywheel, clutch plate, brand new, clutch pressure plate, it's going to be brand new. Do those up, and then the clutch release bearing can go on. Get a brand new one. So next up, it wants the gearbox on. Yeah, we've got that fairly decent one there, the i6. The gearbox, 96%, that can go on. I'm happy for that to be on there. you're not going to get a perfect car, so remember it's a second-hand car at the end of the day. So that's that. We'll have a look at that drive shaft. I think, yeah, that's needs doing, so we'll leave that for the time being. The start motor wants to go back on. So what we're going to do first is just put the exhaust back on, like so. I might as well put that drive shaft on, see if we can get the car started now. Be nice to hear it running. So I think, like I say, that is the car back together, all bar the starter motor, which we need to put on. Again, that's at 98% as well, so we should be fine there. So let's move the car to the test path. Cannot start the engine. Why can we not start the engine? Oh, the battery would have needed replacing as well, if I recall. Buy a new one of those. Can we move it to the test path now? No oil in the engine to perform the action. We can live with that because that's a nice simple job. So let's pour some oil in there. Sup oil, premium motor oil. So there we go. So hopefully move the car. Test path, there we go, we have the car running. So let's run it along the test path. Yes, we're ready to go. And here we go. Started first time, which is good. Yeah, I was expecting those brakes to be terrible. Obviously we've not done anything with those brakes yet. Front suspensions, of course, is terrible. So yeah, take a guess what we're doing in our next episode. And you can see various parts, etc. Bushings, etc. Brakes. Brake disc, rubber bushings, brake calipers, all the major parts. Of course, we've still got no seats in there, so we were sort of crouched in there. But yeah, we are making some progress with the car, and we shall now move the car back to lifter B. And out we go again. So now that we've got the car running, the engine is good. Look at the car status, and that's engine values up to $7,642 or pounds. Car value is now £23,000. We paid what, £14,000 or so for it. So yeah, we are making some very good money already. Nice to see some green bars in there. But that's going to be it for today. Hopefully you have enjoyed today's episode. If you have, remember to drop us a like, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you are new, of course. And we shall see you in the next one. So thanks for watching, and bye for now.